Your mortgage, your car payment, or a vacation. Think about those costs. It's how much some Central Texas families say they're paying for daycare. New data shows parents in Travis County are paying more for child care than any other county across the state. As KXAN investigator Arzo Dost explains, child advocates worry about a spike in costs as more child care centers struggle to stay open.
Where's the red square? Yay!
Morgan Hubbard builds with her girls.
You put this on top?
2-year-old Ami and 10-year-old Eiley. They build houses and towers, but the best part?
Woo! Oh my goodness.
When it all comes crashing down. It's one of many activities to get them through the hot summer days as Hubbard, who lives in East Austin, has been settling into her role as a stay-at-home mom.
I was working, had a really great full-time job. That changed after they had asked me to come into the office. It just wasn't going to work because my husband was working from home, and I'm like, well, to work and then watch baby, it was just going to be a little too much.
Hubbard worked in finance and left her job last summer. She says she tried to find childcare, but it was either too expensive or there were wait lists.
We're looking at another rent payment and a half of a car payment, like just for, full-time care.
New child care data we obtained from the U.S. Department of Labor estimates the majority of parents in Travis County in 2022 were paying at least $11,000 annually for an infant in daycare, just behind Tarrant, Collin, Denton, and Ellis counties in North Texas. Sending babies to home-based daycare was slightly less expensive across the board.
To me, that as an average is low. We know places in Austin where it's upwards of $20,000 a year.
We took this most recent data to Kathy McHorse with Success by Six, a coalition of early childhood advocates and part of the United Way for Greater Austin. She collects this type of data and analyzes it to help form policy.
There needs to be an influx of public dollars, but right now we definitely didn't see momentum in the Texas legislature on this issue. The state doesn't significantly invest in child care, and the actual federal investments from economic recovery, those are about to end.
She adds child care providers have been surviving on relief grants, but with those ending this year, some daycares will have to close. Lawmakers have heard concerns, and this past regular session voted to place a constitutional amendment on the November ballot to provide tax relief for child care centers.
Then they would have that back in their revenues that they could reinvest in their workforce, or perhaps open an infant classroom that they closed because they weren't able to hire staff to cover that.
If childcare was more accessible, I'd still be working full-time, without a doubt.
Hubbard says she knows they're not alone. The family recently established Morgan's Corner, which provides childcare for foster families.
Our goal with Morgan's Corner is to be a service to help with traditional and non-traditional hours and be flexible. That way families can count on us when they're in a pinch.
A silver lining, Hubbard says, lets her be there for her girls and other families struggling.
With an oink oink here and an oink oink there.
Arzo Dost, KXAN Investigates.
Parents do get a break when it comes to toddlers going to daycare. In general, the federal data shows Travis County is the 26th most expensive in the state, with more than $9,000 a year for a child. Home-based daycare for toddlers is still the most expensive across Texas. The state does offer financial assistance based on income to see if you qualify, and to check out a statewide portal for a list of child care availability in real time. Head to KXAN.com and click on this story.